Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and this is going to be Joe and Jay Talk Anchor Bay Part 2. We got such a good response that we figured we would try this again. Who knows how many times we're going to do this, but we've been having a lot of fun doing it. So, without further ado, Anchor Bay is one of the first boutique labels, if you will. They meant a lot to us collectors, and they released so many great things. It's hard to kind of pinpoint what your favorite is. I do have certain favorites, so does Joe, but we wanted to share some with you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. This is just going to be 20. They're not going to be ranked or anything like that. So number 20, I'm going to throw a couple modern ones at you too. Some recommendations. Number 20 is going to be Septic Man. This, of course, is one of the newer Anchor Bay ones. This is nasty and disgusting, but it is so much fun. This is one of the movies I learned about from Mood 616 and was able to track a copy down, and I love it. That is Septic Man. Alright, coming up next is Abominable. I thought about getting the MVD one, but I love my Anchor Bay one, and I actually found this at a flea market. I'm a sucker for Bigfoot movies, and this actually is a pretty darn good one. Here's the old Anchor Bay logo. It's got the card insert. Abominable is so much fun. And that's Abominable. Coming up next is my last modern one, and that is No One Lives. This is one of my favorites. I love this. I saw it on cable a long time ago, and I kind of just watched it recently just to make sure I still felt the same way about it. I forgot how good it was. I absolutely love this movie. It's fantastic. And this is actually a WWE film, which I wasn't really aware of. But yeah, of course the new ones don't come with the cards, but this is a fantastic release. Definitely recommended. That is No One Lives. Next, we're going to get into some Agatha Christie with Evil Under the Sun. Cool flick, and I believe, no, Death on the Nile is the one that they just redid. But yeah, this one has the, well, it doesn't have the insert card. I thought it did. But yeah, another old Anchor Bay. Pretty cool. The next is, of course, one of my favorite Wes Craven movies, and that is going to be The Hills Have Eyes. Now, this has sort of a metallic cover on the front. This is the 2-disc special edition of The Hills Have Eyes. I do have the Blu-ray, but I love this one. It's jam-packed with special features, as only Anchor Bay could do back in the day. Such a fantastic movie. Hills Have Eyes. Get a little bit of Jack Ketchum in there. Jack Ketchum's Lost. Probably, I like a lot of his films. I also have another one by him, but I'm not going to say the title. It may show up later. Yeah, The Lost is fantastic. It's got the insert card. Yeah. Love Anchor Bay. Love it, love it, love it. That was actually one of my more recent pickups. That had eluded me for quite some time. Now we're going to get into some Alfred Hitchcock with Rebecca. Actually, I just opened this. Haven't even watched it yet. Although I do believe I have the Blu-ray that I've watched. Laurence Olivier and Joan Fontaine. Rebecca. Some Alfred Hitchcock goodness. I should have probably left it sealed. This one is kind of hard to find. And it is Race with the Devil. This is one I found at a thrift store recently. Love this movie. Peter Fonda and Warren Oates. The only thing I don't like, of course, is the dog part. But, yeah. This is really hard to find. And I'm pretty sure that, well, the Anchor Bay is hard to find. Shout Factory put a double feature out. So if you're interested in getting that movie, and if you don't mind if it's not Anchor Bay, check out the Shout Factory double feature. Next we have Zoltan, Hound of Dracula. This one's a cool one. I love the insert. Dracula's dog. So cool. Yeah. I do believe this just got a Blu-ray release, but it's Anchor Bay, and I'm keeping it Anchor Bay. Next we have a double feature from the master, George A. Romero. And that is Season of the Witch and There's Always Vanilla, which did get released by Arrow. But, like I said, Anchor Bay is where it's at for me. This has the double Hungry Wives instead of There's Always Vanilla. Nice. Yeah, George A. Romero goodness. Then we have some Bill Lustig with Vigilante. Now, I do have the Blue Underground of this, but this is one of my Anchor Bays that I will always keep. And, yeah, this is just a fun Vigilante movie. I love the original cover. I remember seeing that when I was a little kid. Love Vigilante. So cool. I believe they released that on a 4K from Blue Underground, if I'm not mistaken. Next up is a movie that people may not know about. Yeah, Night of the Living Dead. This is the 30th anniversary edition. This is the fat box that has all kinds of junk with it. Has the card, first disc, and this is like a booklet. And we have the second disc, which is, I do believe, is a soundtrack, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, awesome release of an awesome movie. Night of the Living Dead. Some more George A. Romero. Ha! Okay, next we have one that has even eluded Joe, and that is Vice Squad. Now, we're going to be watching this and reviewing this pretty soon for our next challenge. Hint, hint. And, yeah, this one's a cool one that I used to watch when I was younger. I don't know what the hell my parents were thinking, but yeah, this one's a tough one to find. Pretty expensive Anchor Bay. That is Vice Squad with Wings Hauser. Coming up next is some more Alfred Hitchcock goodness. We have Notorious in the gold case. Yeah. Cary Grant. Ingrid Bergman. So cool. Love me some Alfred Hitchcock. I do believe I have the Blu-ray of this too, but I'll always keep my Anchor Bay. Next we have one I got from my friend Seth from Celluloid Terror. Doesn't really make videos much anymore, but when he put this one up for sale, I knew I had to have it. I do have the Scream Factory, but this is the fat box of Nosferatu with the insert card, and it's got 2 discs with a plethora of special features. This movie is awesome. I'll watch anything with Klaus Kinski. He's just a nut. Alright, moving right along to my favorite movie of all time in any genre. Those of you who know me know what that is. And it just happens to be an Anchor Bay. And that is The Osterman Weekend. I do believe this was Sam Peckinpah's last film, if I'm not mistaken. And I love this movie. Rutger Hauer, Meg Foster, Dennis Hopper, Chris Sarandon. It just has a plethora of stars. Burt Lancaster, William Hurt. I mean, not William Hurt. The hell is his name? John Hurt. No? William Hurt, I think is what it is. But yeah, this one's fantastic. I also actually have a sealed copy of this, which I never intend on opening. But yeah, this also includes the original work print of the film, if I'm not mistaken. I love this movie. It's so good. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to put it on next. Alright, showing you guys another double feature. We have The Initiation, which I love, followed by Mountaintop Motel Massacre, which I also love. Now, I do have the Vinegar Syndrome of the Mountaintop Motel Massacre, and I'll probably maybe upgrade The Initiation someday, but Man, this is a cool double feature right here. One of the easier ones to find, but two fantastic movies on there. All right, moving right along. My pile's getting ready to fall over. Okay, and I just found this. This was, my only one was Dracula Prince of Darkness, but I found another one, and that is Manhunter, the director's cut. This is the Anchor Bay clamshell. Now, this came from Blockbuster, yay! But it still has the insert, as you guys can see there. Pretty cool. Got it for pretty cheap and had to pick it up because I love Manhunter. Manhunter's a fantastic movie. I think this is the third Anchor Bay I have of Manhunter. I have the big box and the small box, if I'm not mistaken. I know I definitely have the big box. Okay, moving right along. My next one is the Sleepaway Camp Survivor Kit. Now, this one is not the one with the Red Cross. That one got banned, and they brought out this one. But this still has the same stuff as the one with the Red Cross. They did a couple versions of that too. Yeah. This has Sleepaway Camp, the Camp Diary, the extra movie, The Survivor, Sleepaway Camp 2, and I think Part 3 was the first one. Yeah. I actually found this, interesting story, I found this with my friend Nick, the Last Shoegazer. Some of you will remember him. We went to a bunch of movie stores, and one of our favorite movie stores was going out of business around me, called Record and Tape Traders, RIP, Record and Tape Traders. But we saw this there, and I didn't get it when I was with him, but I did go back the very next day with my wife and picked it up. I was like, it was bothering me all night. So yeah, the Sleepaway Camp Survival Kit. I had these on Scream Factory, but this is just too freaking cool. Camp can be murder. Alright, and last but certainly not least, you will see some titles that I've already shown, but this is the Anchor Bay 6-pack. The Fright Pack. And this has Curse of the Devil, To the Devil a Daughter, which I didn't show last time. Of course, it has The Church, Antichrist, Fear No Evil, and Hell Night. And a handle so you can carry your 6-pack. There's The Church, which you saw last time. Fear No Evil, again last time. To the Devil a Daughter. It's a controversial one. Some Paul Naschy with Curse of the Devil. Antichrist, which you guys saw last time. And Hell Night. And that's it, guys. That is it for part 2. That's 20 of my Anchor Bay collection. We may be doing more of these. I'm sure we probably will. If you guys want to see them, just comment down below and let me know what you think of my collection. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.